JV, my man.
What is going on, dude?
Well, I threw my annual Christmas party this weekend.
You did.
This is the first time in a lot of years where you couldn't make it.
Could not make it.
But we'll get to that in a second, man.
That's fine.
Party was awesome. Me and the wife and our friends, we throw a Christmas sweater swag party.
It's always a good time, man.
Oh, yeah,
It's
man.
always a good time.
House full of people, a lot of good cocktails, a lot of good food. Music was pumping, a little old school college, like beer pong, flip cup, and stuff like that. A lot of Christmas tree cakes, and just a good time, man. Just a good time.
Some Christmas tree cakes, man.
Usually you're my beer pong partner out there in the garage.
Yeah.
And we usually reign supreme mainly because of you. You're an icon here at the party.
It works sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It is what it is.
More years not, you're hooping.
It's
okay?
Seems like it's going away, losing a little bit.
That's getting old.
That old back, as we talk about a lot.
My back is still hurting from like 9 years ago. So, but I mean, it was a good time. I did not win a single game in beer pong. I did win in flip cup because I'm the master flipper of the cup. I don't know how to say that.
I don't know. I played like one game of flip cup last year. Was it last year? Or was it just some random? I think it was just a random party you had.
So I threw a summer bash.
That's what it was.
I throw a winter bash, yeah.
I played one game of flip cup. I did pretty good.
I know.
I did pretty good.
I know. That's what I love to hear.
Just one game, though. I
I
retired after that.
Like Bill Murray in Space Jam, maybe retiring at top.
Got to go ask my knees down.
So tell me, man, why were you not at my Christmas party?
Yeah, so we had Band 50 Flies I play bass for. We had a charity event.
Oh.
It's something we do. It's like a quarterly thing. They do so many bands every quarter, and then it ends. Every one of them's a charity event to donate basically toys. And one we did before was for school supplies and things like that. So the first one we did was streaming. It's the Hope House is what it's called. You can
remember that, yeah.
Yeah, you can check that out on YouTube and look at those videos. So he does like 4 shows, and then I guess I don't really know how he judges, but he brings the winner back, and we won ours. I think it's amount of donations during your stream or something like that.
You're welcome, by the way.
So we went back. So we went back to this one, was the 4 winners of the streams, and we did another event at Monstercade in Winston-Salem, and we raised, let's see, what did we raise? We raised close to, I want to say, $1,700.
Wow.
Bunch of toy donations already. They took all the cash from the show and stuff. People donated and went to Target and bought a bunch of toys.
Good deal.
And took a truckload of toys to one of the Toys for Tots locations. Yeah.
It's funny you say that. I did that for my job. I do have a day job, guys.
Yeah.
I did that on Friday after I left work. I met JP for dinner.
Okay.
But before that, they were like, "Oh yeah, you're the guy with the truck. So can we give you this humongous box full of toys and just drop it off?" Luckily, it was like a mile and a half from the job, so it wasn't like crazy out of the way.
Yeah.
Right there off of Independence here in Charlotte. But yeah, man, it felt good. You dropped off a bunch of the toys, and I dropped those at like Scott Clark Honda. They had a humongous tree. There was so many Toys for Tots, like boxes and stuff underneath it, man. Feels good, man.
Yeah.
Feels good.
So we had toys. Basically, all the door money went to buying more toys.
Good deal.
And then donations over the course of the time leading up to the show. So
nice.
We always love doing those types of things for the community.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you rock their faces off?
Yeah, there were no faces left.
That's awesome.
They're all off.
It's a damn good time right there, man.
And we have another one coming up this Saturday.
Oh.
on December 17th at the Rooster in Gastonia.
What time?
So I think we're looking at doors usually around 7, 8 o'clock.
Nice.
That place is open all the time. It doesn't just open like in the afternoons. But it is Saturday, December 17th with us, 50 Flies, Scarred Remain, and Witness Marks.
Cool. Hey, team, let me know in the comments on the YouTube or anything else that we have, our social media.
Yeah.
You want me to live broadcast this bad boy? That's not like copyright infringement or something, is that? Will that?
I technically am part owner of the music, so I think we're okay.
All right. Uprock Media is coming at you guys. I'm going to bootleg this stuff.
It is another toy donation for Toys for Tots.
Dope.
So doubling up this year.
What's the best toy to kind of like drop off? Like your ideal toy?
Just a unwrapped toy of any kind. I mean,
well, like if you were going into Target or something, what would you pick up?
I took a humongous box of Lego.
Oh, dude, that's totally your style.
So it was a big box and then like a medium-sized box.
Nice.
And we're going to do the same thing for this one.
Expect Marvel and DC action figures from me and the wife.
Sounds good.
That's what's going down.
Sounds good. While we are in the Christmas spirit, Clyde, I got something for you.
Wait, you got me a gift?
I got you a gift. I feel like I'm gonna keep with the little tradition I have of kind of as we change seasons.
Okay.
Go into things through the year and get you a little something.
Oh, wow. Like I feel bad.
It's fine.
I got you the same thing I got you last year, bro.
And that means the world to me, buddy. Just means the world to me.
I love it. I love it, man. It's happening right now.
Something.
Getting another mug.
We're gonna keep up with mugs, so you might need to donate a couple mugs.
Yeah. The wife is gonna have me. If mug,
I'll take this one.
Okay,
I'll take this one with me.
Deal.
This one will go home today, and I'll give it to my wife.
Deal.
Because I don't drink out of mugs, so this time you got one mug. There you go. Take a look at that, and
bro,
and, show the folks on YouTube
guys.
What's going on
We got the Stay Golden, Stay Merry, Golden Girls Christmas mug. My man.
Bro,
thanks, man.
That's good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Dude, I'm actually about to
use it or don't use it. It's up to you.
I'm definitely going to use it right now.
Let's go. That is fresh.
Hear that Christmas?
That is a beautiful soundbite. Oh my goodness.
Dude, thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Happy holidays, man. I appreciate it.
It's a good sip.
Hey, Siri, remember to pick Javi up something for Christmas because I'm going to forget again.
Okay, added to reminders.
Oh, all right.
Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing the trailers for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Transformers Rise of the Beast, and our Movie of the Week, Gremlins. All right, team. Check out the YouTube page for our full reactions for this week's trailers and a visual of the entire pod.
Yes, sir.
Good to see these sexy mugs.
Let's go.
Not just the Golden Girls.
Yeah, that's a sexy mug, too.
All right, team. We have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. According to IMDb, still reeling from the loss of Gamora, Peter Quill rallies his team to defend the universe in one of their own, a mission that could mean the end of the Guardians if not successful. This was a 2-minute trailer, chock full of so much stuff.
Yes.
Wow. Give me your thoughts, brother.
Oh, man. Seems like a lot of destruction and also death. It was not a happy trailer.
There was like moments, right?
Yeah.
Because that's just like James Gunn's style, where he doesn't.
That's the movies in general for
but like it's these movies are different than every other Marvel movie. Where like the cookie cutter Marvel movie is like action, 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 drama.
Gotcha.
We're gonna go back to like a comedy bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where he knows how to balance everything, right? So it doesn't feel like nothing feels forced, right? And you feel for these characters. This is a Gamora that does not know the team.
Correct. She is from the past.
Yes.
Yeah. She's the past Gamora. Yeah, we see a little bit of Rocket. Get more of his backstory, seems like. Adam Warlock, see him popping up. William Portner?
William, how do you pronounce his name?
I don't remember his name. William P.
Will P.
This dude got crazy huge for this movie.
Yeah, he did. He got jacked.
And he's always been a pretty funny guy. So I'm interesting to see.
Will Poulter, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see the character of Adam Warlock because he's a made person, right, in the MCU.
Yeah.
So, I always see this guy, I think of him as somebody who's going to be funny. I think he's going to end up being that brute strength that they will end up needing for whatever their mission's on.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I think, they talk about the end a lot in this trailer for these. There's no, with just James Gunn moving to DC, Warner Brothers, we know that he's ending his time with Marvel.
Right.
He's going to helm that and hopefully bring the John Stewart Green Lantern to life finally. But man, I love these movies. These are the type of movies like we talked about during the Christmas special that brings a different type of Marvel fan out, right?
Yeah.
You can't help but to love Rocket. He's cute. He's funny. He's an asshole.
Yeah.
Right? And those are all characteristics that you just love. And that brings in like your wife, my wife, just like other people who just like, oh yeah, I don't really care about Iron Man and stuff, but like this though, I can get behind this. Right? People who are a fan of like space operas and Star Wars galore, but doing it like this though, right? In the Marvel universe.
Kind of getting away from Earth, right? Getting away from the reality of Earth.
Exactly.
Going on some adventures in space.
Exactly, man. And what's up with our boy Groot, man?
He's
just hitting the gym lately or something?
Is he middle-aged right now?
I don't even know, man. He looks like... Is that Vin Diesel just in a suit?
We saw...
no CGI, just Vin Diesel in a suit.
No muscle suit.
Just the muscle suit. Vin Diesel, just put this on your head.
We saw Baby. We've seen teenage. So I'm guessing this is maybe not middle-aged, but
20?
Whatever those... weird years are in between that.
Yeah.
But he was handling every pistol he could find.
Everyone.
Yeah,
guns like T.I., man, you know? Hey, guys, we got Guardians of the Galaxy 3 here. We'll throw this on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Are you excited for the James Gunn Trilogy Ender Volume 3? What do you guys think of Adam Warlock? Let us know if you're excited. Love to hear it. All right, team. We have Transformers Rise of the Beast. Currently, the plot is unknown, reportedly based on the Transformers spin-off Beast Wars, which features robots that transform into robotic animals. Yeah. Guys, this is directed by Stephen Caple Jr., well known for directing the second Creed movie. But we have Michelle Yeoh, Pete Davidson. He voices. Ron Perlman is Optimus Primal.
Davidson.
Peter Dinklage as Scourge. Obviously, the great, legendary Peter Cullen coming back as Optimus Prime.
Right.
But this is what I want to talk about, man. We got Anthony Ramos. He was in The Heights. He was in Hamilton, the original 2015 showing that you can watch on Disney Plus, which is awesome. This kid is going somewhere, man. This kid's awesome. Great actor. Want to see him do a lot more stuff, man. But, bro, what I thought the fourth movie was, we're gonna see the rise of the beast, right? We're gonna see the Beast Wars in the fourth movie, and it just was like the dinosaurs, and we only saw them for like 7 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I know that's expensive to put them longer and longer on screen, but like, damn it.
Yeah, but that wasn't quite what we wanted, right? That was just a little piece of what they can do, what they can give us.
Yeah.
So now we're getting Rise of the Beast. Which, did you watch any of the animated Beast Wars?
I did. Wait, like the 90s?
Yeah, it was somewhere in there.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, dude, I was all over that, man.
Yeah,
I actually did not watch like the 80s original Transformers. Where like I just couldn't. I watched Transformers the movie, the cartoon movie.
Okay, gotcha.
Where Optimus dies.
Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys.
If you didn't see that,
I mean,
also don't watch the second movie. But he comes back to life, guys. It's all good. But
I think he does that in these movies too.
He just can't keep that man down, bro.
Nah.
But yeah, dude, I didn't watch those. I watched that Transformers the cartoon movie, but Beast Wars was like on Fox Kids or something like that, man.
Yeah.
I was all over that, man. It was super cool because the visual style was like digital. It just wasn't like cartoon.
It was kind of in between, like like a animation. It was kind of when they were pushing into
like early Pixar, right?
Better CGI stuff.
Yeah, it was like early Pixar, man.
You could at that point you could get into it pretty good.
Yeah, and then like Optimus Primal was just super chill. He was just like the most zenned out person, but he will go to bat and go to war for his team.
Oh yeah,
always, man.
Oh yeah.
So really excited for this movie.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen them all in theaters. Like the last night was absolute trash. Still, my favorite is that 2011 Dark of the Moon, man.
Yeah,
just that Chicago takedown was just fantastic.
Yeah,
right. What I don't want to see out of this one is that like military presence, right? Helping out, right?
Gotcha.
I want to see Transformers versus robots, right?
I mean, we got a pretty good scene there.
I don't need Josh Duhamel and Tyrese Gibson to come through, right?
Oh man, come on.
I don't need to see these guys, right? Because in reality, these guys will get stomped out. You know what I mean? Real quick.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we did get a good clip of a war. It looked like
an all-out battle,
like the airport scene in Civil War is what it looked like.
Yeah. Good gosh.
Yeah, just one side lined up, one other side lined up, and they just
going at it, bro.
Go straight at each other. So.
That's what I'm about, bro. My question is, okay, so just going off of an IMDb pick, that scene where he kind of just like walks out of the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
It's Pete Davidson and Anthony Ramos. So Pete Davidson plays. Let's back this
so that's
here.
Mirage, the Porsche.
Yeah. So he plays the Porsche, and you know what? That's cool that it's not Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Right.
He needs to take a little break. Sometimes.
He needs to stop protecting humans. Like he did that.
He just gets beat up.
He was hemmed up in this trailer, bro.
He just takes the hands.
He's a little guy. He's a little guy.
He does work, but
he does work.
He gets some hands put on him quite often.
And like what I also want to see is like who's gonna be. And I know it's Michael Bay always has like that really smoking hot actress that's like next to the lead. Yeah. So like is like Stephen Caple and this writing team gonna do that exact same thing, man? That's what I'm excited to see here.
Yeah, if you go through some of the screenshots on IMDb, there's some pretty sweet ones. There's one showing the scene of them like actually in battle.
Yeah.
Looks pretty sweet. Bumblebee hemmed up again.
But Bumblebee next to the Cheetar, dude. This is I mean, we might
Yeah,
have,
that was a sweet scream. That might be my background.
that is badass. Yeah, that is super badass, man.
So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to this one. And like I said, hopefully it is Transformers central, not military government
Right?
being all involved. Let's just fight it out. Let's get
Yeah,
it done.
man. Like, we got to have a human in there to connect Anthony Ramos there, but like I hope it's really scaled back, not like a Witwicky or Mark Wahlberg, right? Marky Mark, right, saving the day. Marky Mark is a mechanic, and he's out here on the front lines getting dropped in a battle with these big ass robots. But only him, bro. He's got to get the sword.
Yeah. He's the one.
Gosh, man. I was expecting him to get into the get the flute magic sword thing like in Power Rangers and get into the Zord and fight, man. He had the hair and everything. I was ready, man. Gosh, man.
Let down, right?
Yeah, it definitely was a letdown, man. Before we go and jump into our movie of the week, guys. Speaking of Power Rangers, a legend.
Yes.
Jason David Frank died at 49 last week. A couple weeks ago, guys. A couple weeks ago, guys. Excuse me. This guy raised me, man. I watched him every iteration of like Power Rangers. I was in the movie theater when he had to fight Ivan Ooze, right? That whole 5.
That was a whole thing.
that whole 5 weeks when he like first got to Angel Grove and basically mollywopped the entire Power Rangers, bro.
Yeah, he laid
That's
it down.
still like one of the best like 5-episode arcs of all time, bro.
Probably the best out of that series.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, same. I mean, I follow him on social media and all that stuff, and sad the way things go sometimes. But it's one of those things where you don't know what's going on in people's heads, right?
Yeah.
It sucks.
But he gave us such a great, iconic character.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He was the Power Ranger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, brother. You ready to jump into this week's movie?
Yeah, man. Let's give this one a go.
Let's give this one a go. All right, guys. So we started out last week with our Christmas adjacent movies with the Nice Guys. We're continuing this with Gremlins. All right, guys.
Such a good choice.
Yeah.
Such a good choice.
Gremlins dropped in theaters back in 1984. Just a few other movies that dropped that year. Actually, a really damn good year for movies, man. Suburbia, 16 Candles, Dune.
Oh.
The Never-Ending Story.
Oh, all right.
The Last Starfighter. Dude.
Some good ones.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Wow.
Classic, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Starman.
I think you have that one.
I have that one. Deal.
I don't have it over here.
Purple Rain. Yes. The Prince movie. So damn good, guys. So damn good. And the best revenge comedy of all time, Revenge of the Nerds. I mean, it doesn't age well, but for its time.
Those genre movies at that time did not age well.
No, not at all. Not at all. That's not that and like Porky's. You don't want to show your kids those
Porky's
movies.
is
You know what I mean? Porky's is the worst movie of all time. But like, man, when it was on late on HBO.
Yeah, you gotta. When you're that age, you gotta check that one out. Definitely.
All right, guys. Gremlins, directed by Joe Dante and written by Chris Columbus. Yeah, Chris Columbus, the guy who brought us Home Alone 1 and 2.
Nice. We had a $11 million budget, and the box office brought in $212.9 million.
Dude, slammed the box office, man.
They got whatever they get from me streaming it over the weekend. Too,
yeah.
So that's good for them.
Joe Dante getting checks.
I'm going to be kind of limited on this cast because there's a lot. We have Zach Galligan as Billy Peltzer, Phoebe Katz as Kate Berenger, Hoyt Axton as Randall Peltzer, Francis McCain as Lynn Peltzer, Judge Reinhold as Gerald Hopkins, Key Luke as Mr. Wing, Scott Brady as Sheriff Frank Riley, Corey Feldman as Pete Fontaine, Jonathan Banks as Deputy Brent Fry, and John Louis as Mr. Wing's grandson. I did not know, and I hope this is true, Howie Mandel was the voice of Gizmo.
Very true.
And then we have Frank Welker as Stripe.
Nice. Frank Welker. Fabulous voice. Megatron. All right. Brother.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, man. Give us that quick synopsis, man.
So days before Christmas, a shop owner's grandson decides he's going to sell this small furry creature called a Mogwai in the dark back alley to Randall Peltzer so it can be a Christmas present for his son Billy. And to take care of these creatures, there's 3 simple rules, right, Clyde?
3 simple rules.
3 simple rules. 1 is do not expose it to bright lights. 2, do not let it come in contact with water. 3, never feed it after midnight. The Peltzers break all these rules.
Every single one.
Every one of them.
Within like 5 minutes.
Yeah, very fast. But that gives us this crazy, bloody, and disturbing holiday film.
Yes. Wild.
Yes.
All right, brother. So we have, let's start at the top here. We got Zach Galligan as Billy Peltzer, man. This kid is not even a kid. He's a grown-ass man, right?
He really
Living
is,
with
yeah,
his parents,
Yeah.
Working at the bank, right? If you're working at the bank, you're not in school. Yeah, it looks like you're just at home. And you know what it is? I remember he was at home because his dad is an inventor, but not a good one.
No, he's not.
So he doesn't sell anything. So he works at the bank to help prop up parents.
So it's like a six-bedroom house, but it's whatever.
Yeah, humongous, right? Maybe you need a downside. The 3 of you guys and a dog, okay? But really dope. And you know what? Your money went a little longer back in the 80s.
Yeah,
so,
that's true. That's true.
my man, he is the kind of that like wholesome kid. He loves his dog, loves his family. Really falls in love with Gizmo, the Mogwai, really early, right? It's just like they just connect because he's weird, but it was just like weird. Like, oh yeah, give me this. Oh yeah, thanks for this furry little creature.
Yeah,
It's like
no questions asked.
I'm like, I don't. Wait, what are these rules?
This little alien fur thing.
Wait, Dad, what are these rules? I don't have time for this, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he just kind of is there, and they get along pretty well. It seems like
They are cute together.
Gizmo's
yeah.
pretty chill.
Yeah, with him. Yeah,
They like to sing. They sing together and play instruments, so that's good. But yeah, they're Billy is just kind of trying to get into get into art school or trying to write a comic, something like that. Yeah. He's just the guy. It's the guy that works in the bank.
Yeah, so in Kingston Falls, he's our protagonist that kind of leads us through the chaos that ensues, and it's definitely some of his fault. Probably shouldn't have like that dumb kid Feldman around, but it is what it is, right? But through his story, when the Gremlins arise, he's the one that has to. Well, his mother does work as well.
She handles business.
She handles business in that first scene, man. But he's the one that we follow as he takes down these creepy little green creatures.
Yeah.
He's our hero there. But definitely, I would have just liked to see a movie with his mom in that house versus all of them.
Right. Handle business.
She probably could have won, bruh.
Yeah.
I don't know. She didn't need to call on Vin Diesel. You know what I mean? Good to go. All right, man. Let's jump down here to Phoebe Cates here, Kate Barringer. So she also works at the bank, correct? No, she works at the bar.
Yes.
Right? She works at the bar. Her and Billy are a thing, not a thing, not really a thing in here.
They're kind of in a weird place.
Kind of in a weird place, right?
Pretty sure he's in the friend zone. But, you know, it's a place where you end up sometimes.
Yeah, I've been in the friend zone before.
Yeah.
And even with my wife, sometimes I'm in the friend zone. It is what it is, right?
It's just part of life, right?
It's part of life sometimes there. But you can tell that there is some like romance between the two, but definitely in the friend zone there. But my favorite thing about her is like, and it's the best scene in the movie, right? Probably the most like the most expensive scene is all of them like in the bar,
Yeah.
and she's like serving them still.
Favorite scene.
Favorite scene,
Favorite
right?
scene of the movie, yes.
And she's like serving them.
It's even in my notes. Favorite
Yes. And she like serves them for the entire like 15, 20-minute
Yeah.
scene, right? Until she's like, okay, I probably shouldn't be here with
Yeah.
these a-holes.
Well, they're starting to get a little too rowdy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's like gunshots being fired and
But,
stuff.
like these little green things.
Yeah.
Why are you like? It was just really cute and great like direction and like writing to like she's legit like lighting cigarettes and still pouring like drinks and everything. It just was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, they all have personalities.
Oh, dude.
It's like they're not just like crazy creatures, right?
Oh no, they're definitely crazy creatures,
Well,
man.
They have personality.
They have different traits. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got like there was seemed like they had like some that were electricians, some that were mechanics,
Yeah.
some that can rig up booby traps, singers and all that stuff. There was a lot of stuff going on.
My man just literally like they were playing cards.
Yeah.
My man shot the other guy. Like it was just like, yo. But you know, like that was just a fantastic scene, man. And Joe Dante's direction with Chris Columbus's script, man. It's weird, it's zany, but like how everything kind of leads to that bar scene, man, is just awesome. Because these guys are basically just running around terrorizing the entire little town here of Kingston Falls, man. But it's just fun. So her in that bar, just hilarious. How she just stays. She got to work the bar, man.
Yeah, and then they get to like a certain point where they're just getting, I guess, too much.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I got to figure out. I guess she figures out. No, it was when she lit the match and the one got scared of it.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, this is my way out.
There we go.
Yeah.
Light.
She was kind of a hostage for a little bit there.
But Billy definitely comes through and saves her from that fiasco, man. We got Hoyt Axton as the father, Randall Peltzer, and he is the guy who is in Chinatown and buys the mugwai, gives it to his kid, and then kind of is like, all right, here's your present. I'm going to go to this, don't do these things.
Yeah.
And I got to go to this convention.
You know, one thing I was like trying to figure out myself was like, what is after midnight? Like, you say don't feed him after midnight. Does that mean like midnight to like 7 a.m.? Don't feed this guy? Is it midnight to 9 a.m.? That's you know what's that range there?
Yeah.
And I've always been like, with this movie, I've always been like, what does that mean though? Like,
yeah, I actually like, because it's so, you know me, I like, especially with like my script writing and everything and things having to make sense, right?
Yeah.
I never thought about it. I never let it
like
bother me. And there's a lot of movies that I let stuff and like things that happen in movies bother me, right?
I'd say it bothers me. It's just like, I'm just something I'm like, there's got to be a range of time.
Yes.
To where it's safe to feed this guy. Because if you think
man's
about
got to have breakfast, right?
Yeah. I mean,
sunlight?
Everything's after midnight until the next midnight.
Yeah. True that.
So that's my only thing.
Javi has a gripe, guys.
That's the only gripe I got.
Javi has a gripe there.
If I ever find one, I need to know that.
Please don't bring him around here.
You know, we like brunch. Is brunch cool? I don't know.
We do.
I don't know if he's cool to come to brunch or not.
We gotta bring Gizmo to brunch, man. Okay, no mimosas for him now, okay? But all the pancakes. And is syrup okay to get on it? What if you get syrup on it? Is that like a, he's sticky, he's not wet, you know what I mean?
Very vague rules.
Yeah. Just so many questions, man.
He's sticky, not wet.
I need a whole table of contents book on this thing.
Here's our title for this week. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down.
Perfect. Yeah, but Rand Peltzer, the dad, is basically like, here you go, son, bye, I'm off. And the entire movie, he's just calling home, asking like how his like the wife and the kid is doing, right? So he's definitely not around. He's not finding success within.
There's a lot of weird stuff going on there at that convention.
Yo, man, so it definitely was weird, but I love how he's like playing with his little like gizmo toy or whatever in his hand, and then there's like these actual robots and machines that are powering things that are all around him and talking to him while he's in the booth. Yeah, he's definitely a lot happening. Definitely a low level inventor compared to everybody there. All right, man. So I want to talk about our hero of the movie here, Frances Lee McCain, and she is Lynn Pelcher, man. Like, she's a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
She's baking cookies for Christmas and stuff, and these gremlins are in her house.
Yeah. You also got to take into point how she has to live on a regular basis. Just live with all these inventions that don't work properly in her house.
Yeah, the coffee maker.
The coffee maker, the egg cracker.
Oh, yeah. But like, that's
got a lot of patience, man.
She does, man. She does. And you know what, man? It was a different time where it's just like, if it was a woman of nowadays, she'd be like, you got to get off your ass and go figure something out, right? Go get a pay. You can still event, but invent on your own damn time. Go get a 40-hour-a-week job. Right. But, like, it was a different time where you stand by your man, no matter how dumb and crazy things get.
I mean, I don't think the man was broke. May have not been crazy successful.
Yeah, but
more failures than successes, which, I mean, if you're inventing, I mean, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, but our wives would have already threw that broken invention or that half-working invention at our head already.
Oh, did you see that wad he pulled out of his pocket when he bought the bought Gizmo?
Had a good day.
Yeah.
Had a good day in the mean streets.
Fat stack.
Oh, yeah. But Lynn?
Yeah.
She's badass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's in the same vein of, like, Ellen Ripley from Alien, okay? She's that badass.
You just got to do what you got to do, right?
I totally forgot. Like, I saw this movie, like, in the early 90s. Watched it a few times, obviously, throughout the 90s. But I haven't probably watched it since, like, Bill Clinton's been in office, right?
Oh, wow.
And I don't remember her.
It's a weird
going
time marker, but that's all right.
I mean, he was the 90s president, right? So, you got 90s were Bill Clinton. And they were real time. Early 2000s were Bush Jr., and then we got the late 2000s was Obama. Kind of how I see things in my head, man. Leave me alone, dude. Golden Girls, baby. Things are just more delicious out of this mug.
Yeah, good stuff.
But she was a badass, though. I didn't remember that she, like, took down, like, 3 or 4 of these things, right? She chops the one up in the mixer. Mm-hmm. She microwaves the other one, right? So she's like a badass doing work in this house, and like it's just all out of like fear,
right?
But she comes to work, right? She comes to work to protect her. She's wearing Under Armour right now, right? She's protecting the house, right? Is exactly what she's doing, man.
She had those death traps ready to go too, so she's been thinking about it for a while. Just planning it out,
and luckily. If those are inventions that her husband made, they actually worked. Just gonna say, worked to a T there.
Yeah.
But no, that was really badass. And then you know what? You're like, all right, well, most of them are dead. Cool. We got that. That's the movie, right? We're good. We got one still on the loose. Spike, Stripes. Excuse me. But that's basically the movie.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this is gonna be easy. We're gonna wrap this up. So she takes out most of them. Just real quick, man. Judge Reinhold as Gerald Hopkins, complete jerk in this movie. quick. He's not in the movie long.
Yeah,
but he is definitely a jerk who works at the bank, wants Kate. Kate's not buying it. Doesn't want him at all. But I don't know, man. I like Reinhold as a good guy instead, man. So it was very interesting to kind of see him in this. We also have Dick Miller, Murray Futterman. This is the guy who knows about these things, man. He's like the town drunk, right?
Right.
So nobody believes the town drunk.
Yeah.
Ever. And he's letting them know that, hey, these things existed. They're gremlins, and they make things break, and they just terrorize people. And be careful. And the fact that like they are there in his town, just wild, man. And I actually don't like. I thought when I'm watching it the first time, I'm like, oh wow, hey, they're dead. Him and his wife. I thought in that scene when they run into the house or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wow.
I thought that was the.
I thought
the end.
Because it was the end. I haven't seen this since the '90s, so I was like, oh man, that was quick. So
gone.
Then we got a whole lot of other characters, man. But let's forget all about that, man. Yeah. Let's talk about Gizmo.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we have this cute furry. It's called a Mogwai.
Yeah. Which
is Cantonese for devil. Says that on the Wikipedia page. I'm gonna ride with it.
Yeah,
right?
Let's roll.
Devil, but my man hates sunlight.
Yes.
You get water on him.
It's lights in general.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You get water on him. He starts pelting these furry balls out of his back. That sounded naughty, but it is what it is. Yeah. And he grows. These balls are turned into other Mogwais,
right?
Like siblings or offspring or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's almost like.
Go ahead, give us the science term.
It's almost like every time there's another spawn, it's an evolution of something meaner.
Yeah.
So Gizmo has like 6 or 7 that come off of him that are mean, but they're not really, really mean yet.
No, they're not like mean. They are
mischievous.
Yes. Damn good word.
Yeah, because they tap the dog, cut the alarm and all that stuff.
They do turn the alarm off.
And
then, that is them.
And then when they eat, so the water on Gizmo makes those, and then they eat
after midnight.
And
before brunch though.
Yeah, way before brunch.
Gotta be.
And then they themselves evolve into the real mean ones,
which are the green gremlins.
Yeah.
They and we didn't see that process, right? So all we saw was like them eating.
Yeah.
And then we saw the cocoons.
Correct.
Right, and we don't know what kind of like. I would have liked to see that, right?
Right.
Obviously, 11 million. You don't really get to like see that and stuff like that. Something you gotta kind of just believe.
Yeah.
But they're these little Mogwais, and they turn into this big ass like green nasty egg thing.
Yep.
That is creating this gremlin.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, these are the bad guys.
Yeah.
Right? You're not really scared of these little Mogwai things. You're afraid of these gremlins.
Because they go from cute to ugly real quick.
Ugly, disgusting, dangerous.
Very, very dangerous.
Hilarious, but in the bar scene and everything. But definitely dangerous there, man.
Yep.
So we do have Frank Welker as Shripe, who is kind of like the leader, right? He's the last one. He's the one who like kills the high school science teacher.
Yep.
He's the one who basically rips open Billy's like hand or arm or whatever. Mm-hmm. He's the one who goes to the YMCA, ends up in the pool, creating so many offspring. Yeah. And that's when the town just went to crazy.
Yeah,
with everything. And that's where like the chaos really resonates here. We talked about the bar scene. We talked about them in vehicles and brakes being, messed up and them just being in people's like Christmas trees or whatever. Remember, we're around Christmas time and everything. So it's just the town is just fall silent and like just this wildness is happening, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of blood spilt in this town.
It's actually a very violent movie, man.
Yeah. And then you got these guys exploding and getting, putting mixers and stuff and splattering everywhere.
Yes.
It's gross.
Yes.
Gross. It's a fun time.
It's
gross,
yeah. My mom let me watch this when I was a kid. So very cool.
Yeah. But the Howie Mandel as the noises of Gizmo.
Yeah, just wild, man. Yeah, he was famous for being in Little Monsters, is what that was. Yeah, fantastic.
It's a good movie too.
All right, man. Let's talk about just the look and feel of this movie, man. You know, it was done on like a backlot set of Warner Brothers.
Oh,
You can just definitely just tell, right?
Yeah.
You're working on an $11 million movie. We're not gonna film this where Christopher Columbus filmed like Home Alone, right? Or
Right.
you know, this is definitely on the backlot, and you can feel that. It's still fun, and it kind of engulfs you into everything. Where you're like, all right, it is what it is. I can tell that right away, but I'm still enjoying this movie.
It's the Christmas magic.
It is the Christmas magic, correct. Yes. So, but I do like this little town, man. This little town is like cute. I guess like his dad was in Chinatown, so I'm guessing Chinatown, New York. So if his dad is in Chinatown, New York, I'm guessing that Kingston Falls is somewhere in maybe upstate New York, I'm guessing. Maybe, right? Just a guess.
Possible.
They don't really ever say where it is.
Right.
But there is a YMCA, so it's got to be somewhere, I don't know, in the world. What is dope, man? I do like the Christmas magic, right? Where this is less about Christmas and more about about like Christmas is just a setting.
Right.
What they use, man. It's really Shane Blackian from like the other guys and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and basically Lethal Weapon and stuff, where just Christmas is just a setting for all this mayhem.
Yeah.
But it just looks cool, man. Like the mom in there making cookies and then having to fight the thing out of the Christmas tree. This is really cool, man. There's something special about, you know, a Christmas time setting that just feels magical, but can also feel dangerous at the same exact time. And that's why like Lethal Weapon is great. That's why Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is great.
Right.
You know, that's why this movie is just what it is, man. Just fun.
We also had kind of a little bit of a Grinch. Miss Deagle was a little bit of a Grinch. She got slung out a window.
Yeah, so she did not
she got,
make it.
Yeah,
she got her comeuppance real quick.
Real fast, yes.
All right, brother. If you have nothing else, man, music, real quick, man. This like Gremlins movie like theme song or whatever, the dun 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 dun. It's iconic and it's been in my head since I watched this movie Thursday night. It's just there.
That's great.
It's just there, man. And I think it's called like Gremlins Mega Madness or something like that, man. It's just a fantastic tune.
Let's see what we got here.
And just fun.
The Gremlin Rag?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, no, Gremlins Mega Madness.
Yeah. That's like the theme.
Yeah.
Their theme song, you know.
That's great.
Like Superman has his theme, you know. Yeah. They have this. Who actually was the composer here?
After I watch
Jerry Goldsmith,
like a DC movie, like I watch Batman vs Superman, and the theme clip for Wonder Woman, that like distorted guitar,
that Junkie XL dude, oh, so good, and like iconic, man.
Yeah,
like
that one sticks in my head a lot.
Like I don't think they used it as much in the second Wonder Woman movie, man. I wish.
Yeah.
They really, because that's so iconic, man. That could have followed her forever, but no, man. But yeah, the Gremlins Madness is just a fantastic tune, man. It's just fun, kind of creepy at the same exact time because every time you hear it, you're just like,
where they at?
Where these little effers at, right? Like where are these guys at? So,
yeah.
All right, man. If you have nothing else, brother, we can jump into a theme here.
Let's go.
Really simple.
I feel like it. I feel like it's a pretty simple thing.
You probably should follow directions and not get your kid a strange unknown pet for Christmas.
PSA.
Especially when your kid is kind of a screw up at first, right? He brought his dog in, almost got fired from, You know, so you're his father. I hope you know about your kid, right?
The dog's great too, by the way.
Probably, dog's awesome.
Yeah.
You probably should not get him another pet. He already has a dog. But like, also, what compelled you to look at this thing and be like, yeah, this would be perfect for my son?
Yeah, I wouldn't feel like a father should find a random creature you never heard of before and just be like, seems like a good pet.
Yeah, man, you're not gonna do a single Google search on this thing, man. Nothing. Like, you're just gonna listen to. And this kid is like, because you know the grandfather's like, no, you cannot have him. You're not ready. Nobody's ready. And the kid is like, Grandpa, we gotta have some funds, man.
Yep.
Tired of eating damn egg rolls every day, man. Trying to get some steak and lobster one of these nights, bro.
Surf and turf, yep.
Yeah. So they do the deal in the back alley. It gets like the Mugwai.
Yeah, like our kid's like, just go run back.
Yeah, that guy's worry about him. He gonna be asleep, man. Man. Matlock, come on in a couple minutes, bro. We're gonna be all right. Make this. But yeah, you probably shouldn't get your kid something that he cannot take care of.
Agreed.
All right, team. So that is our conversation about 1984's Joe Dante's Gremlins. JV. Talking Brother Jim, your thoughts and your ratings. Excited to hear this.
Yeah. We're gonna go with a 4 out of 5 buckets of popcorn on this one.
Nice.
You know, I love this movie. This is these Gremlins movies are a fun watch.
Yeah.
Usually, but I don't think it's a type of Christmas movie for everybody.
It's not.
Especially like, you know, I really enjoyed Violent Night.
Yeah.
That's not for everybody.
Nope.
It's not going to be for people who really enjoy the way Christmas is about nice things. These are not.
Exactly.
But it was a fun movie. The practical effects for this thing was pretty awesome for a time, I thought, with just
really was, man.
All the Gremlins, the way they interacted. They were so they had a lot of personality.
And free moving as well.
Yes, yeah. So, you know, if everybody's cool with seeing some blood and gore for a Christmas time movie, this is a good one.
Yeah, this is our own little seasoned beatings, you know what I mean? Gremlins.
What about you, man?
Yeah, man, I'm right there with you, brother. This gets 4 buckets of popcorn from me, man. I have loved this movie since I saw it in the 90s. Still, I've thought about it, and I don't know why the hell my mother let me watch this. It scared the crap out of me, but it was just like a fun scare, right? And it was just like made me kind of always look under the bed, look in the closet, look in the cupboard, see like, okay, and always around Christmas. Always only around Christmas.
And one that, another movie that falls in line with these for me too, it's not necessarily a Christmas movie, but you ever see Critters?
Yeah.
Kind of same concept.
Yeah.
So as I was growing up, I always used to get those two confused for a long time.
Gotcha. Yeah, I do know Leonardo DiCaprio's first film role was in Critters 3.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
A little knowledge there
you
for
go.
you.
Drop it.
But yeah, man, this is just a fun movie. Yeah. It's a good time. We talk about movies that hold up well. It keeps us in that that mid 80s kind of look and feel and style, and it's just a fun movie, man.
Yeah,
it has so much rewatchability, right? People can watch It's a Wonderful Life every Christmas. You can watch Gremlins, right?
Yes,
so good.
Agreed.
It's just one of those. We're doing these movies where it's just like off Christmas type movies.
Yeah,
right? We're just using that Christmas setting, and these are sometimes even better movies than legit like Christmas movies.
Yeah,
right. We're just using that Christmas setting to tell a story, man. So. All right, team. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Gremlins. Next week, we'll be discussing the 3rd installment of the Ice Cube franchise, Friday after next.
And that's streaming on HBO Max.
Like always, guys, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.